Deal volume is clearly more constrained than what we've seen over the past couple of years. There's no doubt about that. I think the difference from our standpoint is there's, maybe as compared to '01 and '02, there's an undercurrent of activity that exists today that I didn't see, 6, 7 years ago when we went through a similar cycle. And what you're seeing now is you're seeing buyers and sellers trying to understand where, the Venn diagram intersects, where transactions can take place. And the nature of that testing process has changed. So what we experienced over the past couple of years were transactions, typically controlled deals that were run by intermediaries in very full-scale, very public processes. I think what you're seeing today is, a smaller sample set of prospective acquirers become invited to go look at a property because of the risk of failure of a potential transaction. So from my standpoint, the sourcing of those deals is significantly different. You're not seeing those deals come through the major investment banks in the scale that you saw over the past couple of years. But what you are seeing are families, entrepreneurs that do have an interest in selling properties or at least arriving at some degree of liquidity for their estate. And they're trying to do it in a much more closely negotiated way. So from our standpoint, it's about being out, operating in those industry sectors where you think there will be deal flow, operating through the managers typically that you have been in the past. And for us, from an industry standpoint, we do see significant opportunity in areas like energy. We still do see significant opportunity in areas like healthcare, again, where there's significant uncertainty, but still a willingness to try and provide liquidity to an estate or an existing ownership.
Has this changed how you spend your time if you're not getting deal flow from the banks? I mean, are you out there pounding the pavement in a way that you wouldn't have been a year or two ago? Yeah,
we think we've always done this. We've probably done it more on a relative basis than maybe some of our competitors. But yeah, significantly. I mean, you are spending less time with the typical intermediaries of transactions, and you are spending more time, frankly, germinating ideas and investment themes with your former CEOs, your executive advisors, your consulting partners, all of whom will provide you with an interesting area for investing. You got to get out there and find those deals.